Fabian Omolo Honorable, karibu sana, candidate for Southeast. Na wengine ambao wamefika, karibuni sana. Owen Ojuok, Mr. Owen Ojuok, the county clerk, is also amongst us here. Karibu sana. At this juncture, may I call Jack Abala to say a statement on behalf of Joko Yarote. Jack Abala. And I beg that we be brief as it is possible.
The church, the family of the retired Colonel George, the family, friends, relatives, protocol observed. Good afternoon. I'm so saddened and very sorrowful to stand here to talk over. We used to call ourselves Sir George. I don't know what to talk about him. I'm confused emotionally that I can't say a lot. George was a friend and indeed a brother. It is so sad if I see the audience around here. Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you, the late friend George. I will just give a verse. Jeremiah 7, verse 4. The lion has come out to clear. We are cleared. This was a man whom we could recognize here, around here, as a family, as a region, as South Nyakach, and as Nyakach, the only pilot we had during this time. Very sorry. My brother, rest in peace. I will call our uncle, David Otieno, and Mama Jane Odero. Wakuje wasungumuze tu kidogo, please. One word each. Huache matin mugik. Saok ni kodwa. Mama Jane, kod Uncle David Otieno. Rest in peace, my brother.
Thank you so much. We are guiding the process, even as if he's coming. We still want to make a passionate appeal that let's keep it brief, as short as the tail of a tortoise. I think it's very short. Thank you so much for heeding to that call. Then, in case protocol officers who are here on behalf of Waheshimiwa, if you want to pass any communication to this chair, please, Alan Obiero is here with us. Just go there. We want as much as possible to avoid crowding on the main dais. Kindly. We will employ diplomacy 1, diplomacy 2, diplomacy 3. If diplomacy fails, then I don't know. Thank you. God bless you.
Tumsifu Yesu Kristo. Ginyinga iluongo ni David Otieno. Magud dalaka. Atimo mos ahinya ne gimotimore ne nyathiwa. Nyathiwa ne jahera. Kendo wan noluonga mana koseluongo Uncle John to wabiro dalaka. Wabiro tie yien kacha. To koro wabudha nyiera. Aduoko atimo mos ahinya. To Nyasaye mondo ket chunye kama okwe. Aonge mang'eny manyalo wacho.
Thank you very much. At this point, I'd like to invite Mr. Rabare. George Nigikane Mage, Obiroka. Mr. Rabare. Oh, Mama Jane has come. My Min George, allow her say a word about her son. And Nyakach Waziri is just about to arrive. Agomboni mondo wabed machuok kabisa angeni okobirito ane wagombaka.
Mokwongo amoso un Nyasaye ber. Sesete anan Mama George to tho mar George ok anyal wuoye. Tama timo neno. Kech obuoga ka daktari nyisa. Kong'isa ni anyisi tak penje ni daktari nyisa. Onyisa ni George nyisa. George oyudo accident. Apenje ni to ngima ne chal nade? To duoka ni ngima ne onge, wachako ywak. An mano ne George manyalo timo. To George ne nyathiwa maduong' e dala ka. Kendo no umowa. Kendo ne waketo geno kuome. Sana an naketo geno kuomgi. To ka koro George en mbele to en be mochako weya kaendi. Koro apenjora niya, to an to kara dong' atimo ang'o? Ka joma tindo madi konya to dhi weya. Magoni mos Mama Stacy nyathina, bed gi chir. In nikona niya, ni madhi we ywak antie. Imbe be we ywak. Nyasach kwe marito mon liere gi nyithind kiye biro rito wa e dala ka. Kendo nakwayo ni kata bed ni nyingi George luongo kawuono ang'eye ga ni wuon Stacy. Kata bedo ni wuon Stacy onge, nakwayo daktari ere. Daktari nasigo kanyisi ni chung kodwa kaka ng'ama ng'ongo. Ni wacho ni tek tibiro bet kaka ng'ama ng'ongo, ibiro bet kodwa. Nakwayo ni Nyasach kwe oumwa to kwe ma wan go ni kik wabed ni to wabed kaka ni kaka nyicho wabed chon. Nyasach kwe biro ritowa. Ne wendwa mano biro ka ng'udok Nyasach kwe dok kodu. Kata bedo ni lit chako pukore nwa lo ok nyal jore pusi manyalo gado. Ta an gima kwayo ne wan ji auchiel madongo. Adong' kenda ng'ata di gi nyithindo. Lemnwa uru ni nyithindo madongo gi abed kodgi kama. Amakra kodgi kama. Nyasach kwe biro ritowa, ok nowewa. An agonu erokamano. To tho mar George lit na kendo tiye ka. Niki kata sani e dwe mar achiel ni George wana simo nyaka Mama Stacy ni. Apenjo gi to dak ubiro dala. Ni to giwacho na ni ogundi en kaka pile. Ogunda no itwe ma gimora mora ni e iye. Kato koro George maduogo kar gunia. Kata ni Nyasaye yawa anto otama kurito wa joka mama. Lit. Ero uru kamano jomu biro konyowa kopa. An jeno dero kaka usewachono. An min gi magidongo. Koro yath mane wi nyalo piye dongo onge. To wang'e ni Nyasach kwe biro miyo yath machielo mwa piye be osemiyowa. Rabolo bi wacho ni kong'ol katin onyalo loth mochako gol rabolo mochiek madongo. George biro golo rabolo kendo biro nyak wabiro tong'o. Mane manyalo we wuodo. Nyasach kwe be kodu.
Thank you very much. Woi nyaka winj lit. Mr. Rabare, I'll give you 1 or 2 minutes. Imiya miaka chungo thuolo fwa. Mane kama ne min George oae.
We first of all thank the Almighty God for giving us this occasion to escort our beloved son George. Just to cut the long story short, George had the roots where he came from. Because of time, may I just request the sisters to rise up or carry up their hands. Sisters of Mama George. 3 are still surviving, 2 are gone. As I said, George had roots. People from Koguta, wherever you are, please can you rise? Koguta, just to show the love. Koguta people, we are mixed here. We are also having a team from Bethlehem Home Hostels. I hope you have seen some people in uniforms down there. Our director is also at the corner there. We've all gathered here to condole with you. If there could be time, I could have given them chance to talk. But I think due to shortage of time, let's preserve it like that. Otherwise, thank you very much, particularly Joe's colleague, for coming to condole with us. We were saddened by his sudden demise, but that was God's plan. Otherwise, thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rabare. I want to recognize the presence of Honorable Asu Pengo, candidate Women Rep, Kisumu County, Karibu Sana. I also want to recognize Don Bosco Church, where George and the family fellowshipped. Karibuni Sana, feel at home. At this juncture, I'd like Mzee Jono Dhiang to finish his part by just saying a word as the head of this community. Biabi Mos Oganda Dake Kachiel, Maili Almati Moredala ni Kamnua Mangima. That's our chairman, the overall chairman of Kamnua. I've also seen the chairman, the Ogai Mar Nyakach, Jaduong George Arogo, Erokamano, Aneno Bendi Osiepna, Jaduong Ouma Buom, Morito Duoka, Erokamano. Thank you very much. I don't know whether time will ever allow, but may John say a word.
Thank you very much for the master ceremonies. First of all, I wish to take this opportunity to First of all, I wish to pass my condolences to the family of Dr. Chia in general, and to the family of Clement Were, whom I knew when I was very young and when he was still studying at Nyabondo. And also wish to convey my condolences to my family and my community. Mr. Were was a very devoted member of this community, and his devotion and regarding matters of charity, we also wish to remember the participation of his wife, Madam, who had been a member of our community and who had participated very much in our activities like fundraising for school and college students. I also wish to say that all that happened is because of the hand of God. There's nothing we can do about it, or we should all try to pray and help the family to recover and lead a good life. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mzee Jono Dhiang, for that presentation. I want to recognize the presence of our PS, our beloved son, Dr. Raymond Omolo is already here with us, and feel most welcome today. I'd like to invite Daktari Were, please come. Please come.
deep consultation still ongoing. Thank you for your patience and thank you for coming.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon again. God is good, and all the time. Standing before you here, Dr. Francis Ochieng Were. I'm the immediate follower of the late George Oyaro Were. And we sincerely want to thank you for joining us together today for this final send-off of our brother. And without saying much, I would want first of all to introduce the Were family and the Raja Were family. So if you're in the hall today, please stand up so that we recognize your presence. All the Weres. Joka Were te. They are quite a good number, so you can wave. The extreme end there, we have Nicholas, my brother, my sister Margaret, my niece Fel, Tamara, Mama Fel, my brother Captain Charles, my brother Tom Were, Junior, my son, Lynette, my wife, and of course Stacy, my daughter and my girl, she knows, my daughter Olivia, and of course, Slady is called Fred. So those are the Weres that we have around. Oh, Edwina, my sister, unfortunately she's not able to stand. Then we also have Vera, and we have Brian, and the son to Vera. I think there are two sons there. Where's Michelle? Michelle. Oh, Michelle, my daughter. I'm almost forgetting you. Very serious. And the other one, Marcy. You can't even see your eyes. Huh? Okay. You are so far away. You are hardly visible on the other side. Then there is Junior and the sister. You can sit. And Teddy too. We've seen you. Odiambo. Okay. So I'm going to call my one of my sisters to just come and say a word about their brother, Maggie. And let's not forget you.
Thank you very much. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Asifiwe tena. Kwa jina naitwa Margaret Were. George alikuwa ni ndugu yangu mkubwa. Tulikuwa tunampenda sana. Hata kifo chake kilitushtua kabisa. Tunasema ni pole sana kwa familia yetu. Ameacha pengo kubwa sana kwa familia yetu ya Meja Were. Lakini tunaachia Mungu yote atatuongoza. Nasema ni asante kwa wageni wote ambao wote wamekuja kutusaidia, kumsindikisha. Kwa wale wote wamekuja kutoka safari ya mbali, tunasema ni asante. Wageni wote wale wametoka mbali, tuna wageni wengi kutoka Kenya, Nairobi, kote tunasema ni asante, tunashukuru sana na Mungu awabariki. Amen.
Asante sana for your brief. Okay, now my two brothers, Tom and Charles, maybe you can come along and say something.
Na wasalimu nyote, kwa majina pia mimi naitwa Meja Retired Were. Gio was my elder brother, and not just a brother but somebody who was guiding me along in many aspects. So I want to thank everybody for coming, kutusaidia to give him a befitting send-off, and may his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. All protocol observed. My name is Senior Sergeant Tom Were, still in the KDF fraternity. George was my mentor, a good brother, a good advisor. May his soul rest in peace.
So naweza kusema sasa sasa. Basi pia kabla sijasema yangu ningependa siweza kuona kidogo. Yeah. Tomo lako unaweza kuja?
Nyasai ber daer mana goyo mos ne joka neya. George and very close to the whole family. Anan woda ada maen auntie mar George. Koro on behalf of the Olak family, akelo nu Daktari Mama Stacy gi the family mos makende mar Nyasaye obed kodu. An gi nyimine na Lona gi Ruth chunge uru mondo gi Agnes chunge uru mondo yogo new. Mano joka ada Olak bedru piny. Kakamano agone Jimo obiro ko jojero kamano lit nondi lakini Nyasaye biro tele. Ero kamano.
Basi kwa kifupi nitaongea kwa lugha ya Kiswahili. Nitaongea kwa lugha ya Kiswahili ili tuweze kuelewana. Najua huku kwetu sana sana husema kwamba Kiswahili sio mdomo changu. Basi rubani katutoka. Na huyu ni rubani tajika ambaye amewabeba watu wengi sana sana sana. Nikianza na Mheshimiwa Martha Karua ambaye tuko naye hapa. Alikuwa mteja wake, na George alikuwa akiniasimulia hadithi nyingi sana kuhusu kazi yake wakati alipombeba na kadhalika. Kwa kweli kutoka kwake kumetuhuzunisha na kutushtua zaidi, kwa maana ile ilikuwa ni kifo ya ghafla. Hatukutarajia. George alitoka nyumbani asubuhi na kufika wakati wa saa 9 na saa 10 namna hii tukapata simu ya kifo. Na wajua simu ya kifo ni simu ya kushtua zaidi. Kushtua kwa maana nakumbuka nilikuwa barabarani nikiendesha gari nikielekea nyumbani, na hiyo simu ilinishtua. Siwezi kuelezea zaidi jinsi nilivyoshtuka. Lakini hayo yametendeka. Ametuacha, na najua mengi yatasemwa na amesemwa juu yake. Mambo yote ambayo amefanya, ukarimu wake, upendo wake, kudhibitishwa na jinsi ambavyo alikuwa na marafiki wengi. Sasa kwa kifupi, ni kumbukumbu gani ambayo tunamkumbuka nayo George? Ya kwanza, George alikuwa mchapakazi. Mchapakazi kwa sababu kazi yoyote ambayo alipewa na mwajiri wake alikuwa akiifanya kwa uadilifu kabisa na jinsi ambavyo inatakikana. Na hii ni funzo kwa vijana na hasa vijana wake ambao wamebaki, ya kwamba dadi alikuwa anapenda kazi yake. La pili, dadi alikuwa mtu wa upendo. Alikuwa anapenda watu na alikuwa na marafiki wengi. Ukiona umati huu wote ambao umefika hapa ni kwa sababu ya ule upendo ambao alikuwa nao kwa watu. La tatu, hata kama alikuwa na shughuli nyingi, hakujisahau. Hakujisahau kwa vile alikuwa anapenda sana mambo ya mazoezi. Mkijua alikuwa anaenda kwenye gym 2 pale Mombasa Road ili kusisimua misuli yake na kujiweka katika hali sawa kabisa kiafya. Na wale wenzake ambao walikuwa wanafanya nao hawa mazoezi, najua wako hapa na labda watapatiwa nafasi pia waweze kuongea kidogo kuhusu yake. So wacha nisiseme mengi kwa sababu ya muda. Wacha niwashukuru tena, na nimependa kabisa kumshukuru PS wetu Ray Omolo kwa kuja, sio tu kutuomboleza na sisi, na pia kwa yale yote ambayo ametutendea kutoka wakati huu msiba ulitupata hadi sasa. Asanteni sana. Na mheshimiwa wetu Aduma pia na mwana pale, msaada wako hatuwezi tukasahau. Shukrani sana.
My name is Isaac Oyaro, and how am I related to George? We used to call him Gio. I'm a first cousin to Gio. Kuom jok ma ok winj dongere, awacho ni an nyinga Isaac Oyaro. Mosenindo George and Kazinda, kaka ung'eyo, an wuod John Odero Pamba, ma en neno wadgi mosenindo Mejawere. Koro George mane ngongo e dala kae, to koro osewewa. En lit ma wantie go mang'eny. So on behalf of Jokoyaro Mamwalo Kai, I would like to just, all protocols observed, I want to make sure ni wari recognize Jite. Joka, my aunt, Ada, thank you guys for all your support. To our other aunt, Auntie Helen, we thank you so much. We value you guys. And then one Tigi family, Marwa Ma Joka Dawa. Aneni Oyo Jakawaya and the team. Wagonu erokamano usebedo kodwa sechete. Un mane raise George. To un gimbaka mabera ngene ukuta beni kamoro kai. Wagonu erokamano. Ka wicho wilgi ngata just ngeni wa appreciate you guys, wa value you, wan gigeno kuomu. George ne ngatu no loso gi ngata to gimowacho gi ngano ok dinge nyalo kwae kony to obokonyi to kolanda ranga. Koro walalo kijana maduong ne wodwa, koro wan gi lit maduong. Wagonu erokamano. And again, to all the dignitaries, PS, MP, Madam Martha Karua, MC, we really thank you all for what you've done. We really appreciate you. Be blessed and please feel welcomed to this home. Thank you.
Thank you, Daktari. Asante sana. All right, you can return it there. I want to recognize the presence of our MCA, Honorable Lumumbo Wade, who supported us a lot. Karibu sana, Mheshimiwa. Karibu. I also want to recognize the presence of Honorable Tom Nyaoke. Nyaoke has always stood with us in this community. Karibu sana. May I recognize the presence of Major General Patrick Amogola. He has just arrived. Karibu sana, Generali, katika sherehe hii. I also want to recognize the team that worked with our brother. There you are. Captain Chumbe, who brought risala za rambirambi. Karibu sana. Sasa ni nafasi ya our in-laws, led by ndugu yetu Honorable Omondi Mulwa, who is also the elder brother to Mama Emily. Karibu sana. Mheshimiwa, come and say something about your brother-in-law, former MP Alego. Karibu sana. Karibu.
Good afternoon, everybody. You don't go away, eh? Way. Kujapa. First of all, I want to correct him. My name is not Umundi Mulwan. My name is Mulwan Umundi. Umundi is my father, and Mulwan is my name. Okay, standing over here, I've given you my name. I've finished with you. You will look away. I happen to be Emily's elder brother. Emily is the sixth born in our family, and I'm the firstborn. Now you can see the distance. You can see the distance between me and the young girl over here. It is unfortunate that she's losing her partner at a very young age. What we can tell her is that Nyaruoth Berigukwe. We are so many here. I've come with so many here. Emily came from the clan of Yokaruoth. And then her mother came from the clan of Yokakan. Now, if you know the leg of Songa fellows, those are the largest clans. First of all, I want Yokaruoth to stand up. Don't raise your hand. Stand up. All Yokaruoth who are here. These are now Emily's clan from her father's place. The next group are Yokakan, who are Emily's aunties and uncle from her mom. Yokakan mobiro kadu to chungane uru. You've seen them. Now they have come here because this George lying over here became part and parcel of our family. When he met Emily, I think part of his life was in our family. And talking briefly about my brother-in-law, George was a peace-loving man. I remember when he was courting Emily, asking for her hand in marriage, she thought he could talk to me without excluding my father. And they came to my office with a friend of his who was my schoolmate, the late Major Difu. Because Difu had told him that handling of money is not a very easy thing, let's go together with you. But when they came, I had known about that, and I mistreated them. I refused that you can't sit in my office because I don't own this girl. The girl belonged to my father. Major Difu tried to cool me down, but I said, you can't sit over here. But despite that mistreatment, when eventually my sister agreed and they went and saw my dad, George became part of our family. So the military bit of George, I didn't see. He was a peace-loving man. He attended each and every occasion that we had in our family. And if he couldn't, Dignitary always represented him. All of a sudden. And if George was busy, and even Emily did not know that he would be attending the function, at last minute George would appear. Was that not a loving man? That was a loving man, and I think we are going to miss him very, very dearly. What I can tell my sister here is to be strong. That would be strong. Stand with your in-laws. Be the way you have been. Now that George is gone, you don't have to change. And we, your brothers and cousins, will always stand with you. Sawa sawa. You have left me 2 children. I'm always there. You can, there's a group I didn't say that, where Emily's voice is here. You have to talk a little bit. Where are they over there? Those people you say we cannot leave. Muko wapi nyinyi, munukure, yofuazi magemile. You left them. She also got her forces in the back of her home, which she said must come over here. So Emily, as we know her, she is the one who supports me in the leadership of Umondi family. Okay, everything I do, Emily will always, and she couldn't do that without the concurrence of her husband. So, ladies and gentlemen, with those few remarks, let us be in peace. Let us pray for the family. George has left 2 young children who are still in school. My nephew here is in Poland. The younger girl is in Australia. Let us be supportive. Let us give them the help that we can help give them. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Isaac.
Adugo mana make amendment Martin ne speech na one gi wede mane we will now recognize. I do make sure I recognize. One gi meche waka. Koro one gi Joko Tieno moa korgi Mino Tieno, my stepmom. Please, we recognize you. One gi Joko Yugi moa from my other stepmom, the late Mino Diambo, we recognize you. One gi Jore Ingamaka Nea, please, Uruaku. And then most importantly, Angi, my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, Karibuni John Dewa, please. Thank you. And my wife, Melanie, please. Just stand up and wave. Manomi no da koro erokamanouru. Aye, bye.
Thank you very much, Isaac. Let's recognize the presence of Kelvin Oraro, Honorable Kelvin Oraro, MCA Karua Central, Honorable Regina Kizito, nominated MCA, Kisumu County, Honorable Tom Onditi, MCA Ombei, and then Honorable Tom Otheo, MCA Arujo, Ward, Homa Bay Town Constituency. May I request Daktari to come and read eulogy.
Check.
So this is the eulogy for George. Today, we are gathered here to celebrate the life of retired Lieutenant Retired Colonel George Were, OGW, also known as GO to his family and close friends. George was 64 years when he passed on 28th of February, 2026. Early life. Lieutenant Retired Colonel George Were was born on 12 September 1961 In Nairobi, to the late retired Major Vijay Were, Head of State Commendation, and the late Mama Agnes Akeo. He was the firstborn child among his siblings, Dr. Francis Were, speaking to you, late Rose, Edwina, late Jane, late Joyce, Margaret, Sergeant Tom, Major retired Charles Were. Gio grew up living with parents and siblings in various military camps across the country. Church. He was baptized at St. Charles Luanga in Kahawa Barracks. Thereafter he received his first Holy Communion and confirmation at Christ the King Catholic Church in Nakuru. Joseph was a member of St. Catherine of Siena Parish in Kitisuru. Education. Gio attended his primary school at St. Joseph's Primary School in Nakuru and passed with flying colors. He joined Nakuru High School for both A and O levels and later on pursued a bachelor's and master's degree of science in governance, peace and support at Africa Nazarene University. George was a student of life, and his love for education motivated him to diligently take his children to some of the best schools and colleges in the country and in the world that he could afford. He joined the military as a cadet officer in 1981 as part of the Intake 14, and I know some of his colleagues are with us here. After completing cadet training, he was posted to the 50th Air Cavalry Battalion in Embakasi as a direct entry helicopter pilot. He steadily rose through the ranks to the Lieutenant Colonel, and his outstanding skills in both combat and utility flying earned him a steady advancement, culminating in the award of Order of the Grand Warrior by the late President Daniel Arap Moi. He also served with the UN United Nations Force in Kuwait and Liberia. Gio retired from the military in 2010. He joined a group of pilots at Wilson Airport. They are seated right on the right side. And this new chapter of his life just continued to serve with the same professionalism and discipline, flying with skill, distinction, and transporting numerous and accomplished dignitaries until his demise. Social life. George was an active member of various groups and demonstrated exemplary leadership and coordination skills that fostered the groups and built lifelong friendship both in Nairobi and rural home. Additionally, he championed the welfare of his community and was one of the active members of the Dirubi Region Welfare. Gio was also an ardent gym enthusiast, and I don't know whether his colleagues in the gym are with us today. Yeah, I think they'll be given a chance to say something maybe. So he was actually, the gym he went to was the Muscle Health members, Muscle Health at Vision Plaza, an advanced gym in South B, where he enjoyed aerobics Rumba classes. Marriage. George met the love of his life, Emily, and they got married in 1994 and recently renewed his matrimonial vows at Shrine of Mary Help of Christians, Don Bosco, Upper Hill Church in 2024. They are blessed with two lovely children, Stacy and Joseph. They are also foster parents to Stephanie, Tanya, and Peter. Transition. Gio once again turned a new chapter in his life on the 28th of February 2026 in a tragic helicopter crash that claimed his life and that of 5 others. It is very hard to say goodbye, So we say, Safiri Salama. We will remember you through your deeds, sense of humor, and many lives that you touched. Rest in peace, Jakadianga. Thank you.
Check. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We still stand with the family during these trying times. Poleni sana, and may the good Lord be with each and every of us who are here and be with the family. Thank you so much, fellow mourners, for coming. Allow me also, on behalf of the family, to appreciate the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, the Deputy President, Professor Kithure Kindiki Abraham, CSS, led by Interior CS, Kipchumba Murkomen, PSS, led by our Interior PS, Dr. Raimondo Molo. We also appreciate the leadership of the National Assembly, the Office of the Clerk of the National Assembly, and all the leaders who are here with us today. Also in our midst, tuko naye baba ya yule mwandishi wa habari ambaye hiyo siku alikuwa na captain, babaye Nick Kosgei. Tafadhali naomba kwa unyenyekevu, asante sana, na pole zetu pia kwa familia yako. Pole sana for that big loss. Also the colleagues whom the late served with in the military, asanteni sana, the veterans. Wakati wenyu utafika, tutawapa muda ili angalau mmoja wenyu tupe risala zake za rambirambi. Then colleagues again from corporate helicopters, thank you so much for coming in large numbers. Asanteni sana. Wakati wenyu utawadia, tutawapa fursa. Just a few announcements here. We are going to readjust the program of the day. Please bear with us. Thank you for your patience. Thing 2, we have adequate seats. So wale ambao hawana viti, tunawasihi kwa unyenyekevu. Kuna viti pale pembeni, mnaweza kujisitiri hapo. Pia kuna vile vyumba maalum vya kujisitiri. On my extreme left, we have the VIP restrooms. Then pale nyuma ya ile nyumba yenye kona paa ya green, tuko na zingine za wananchi watukufu wa kawaida kama sisi. Sasa tutumie vizuri na tuwe na amani ya Bwana iwe nanyi. Na waomba thing 3. Waheshimiwa wote, thank you so much for your patience and coming in large numbers. Tunaomba yule mtu wako wa mkono mmoja tu azungumze na Alan Obiero pale, atupe register ya kuingia kwako. Tunaomba, atutaki hii place ikuwe na jam tafadhali. The late was a very organized person, and as such this service today must be very, very organized, and everything must run seamlessly. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much, Victor. I may take this chance to recognize the presence and the arrival of Honorable Mbija Taya. Amefika sasa hivi. Karibu sana ndugu yetu ambaye pia ni mgombeaji wa ubunge Nyakach. Pia tuna Dr. Tella ambaye amefika hapa. Ndugu yetu Daktari, feel most welcome. We also recognize the presence of Honorable Iko Pete, MCA Kabonyo Kanyagwal, Honorable Millicent Omuya, MCA North Seme, Honorable Adonija Odari, MCA Chemelil Tam Ward, Regional Commissioner, Madam Florence is with us. Karibu sana, Regional Commissioner. Your staff supported us a lot. May I request Victor, this section is complex. Ni yako.
Thank you so much brother. For the interest of time, nimeelezewa hapa tubadilishe ratiba kidogo, na namsi kwa unyenyekevu na neema ya Bwana Madhe uje tafadhali. Anapokuja naomba sisi sote tusimame. Wakati anakuja naomba kwaya kama kuna ile wimbo ya kutukonsole na ili kufariji. Mimi ni mkutu kutoka Homa Bay. Sasa Kiswahili kinikanganya kidogo, na omba msamaha kubwa sana. So kwaya tafadhali tupe an item wakati mama anapokuja. The entire family please, you can flank Mother. Asante sana familia ya George, karibuni sana.
presidency, the deputy, and my brother here, Dr. Ray Omolo. The other person I would like to thank is CS Murkomen. When George came from Eldoret, he was to be put in that metal box. And CS said, no. Captain cannot be put in a metal box. You have to give him a coffin. So we sacrificed one of the bodies to go in the box, and he has given us support. Thank you so much, CS Murkomen, wherever you are. I know you have stood with the family, and I know you are a personal friend to Gio. The amount of support that we have received, I can tell you, my husband was loved by people. Because, okay, he never used to tell me who he's carrying. He'll tell me, nimebeba wenyeji, nimebeba neighbor, nimeenda kwa wenye nguvu. That is how he would never disclose who he's carrying. Maybe until he comes back, then he'll tell me the nicer ones of you and the more official ones. But when he's going, it was always his top secret. I would also like to thank members of parliament, even though I felt bullied, but eventually what came out helped my children and helped me, and we will be eternally grateful. I would like to thank Mheshimiwa Engineer Sudi. You know what you've done for the family. We are talking, and we hope you will continue talking to us. Now, coming to my sister and my colleague, my husband loved flying you around, Madam Martha Karua. He loved flying you around. He loved your strictness, because he was also a strict person, although he had a military background, but I was the militant. Mimi ndio nilikuwa wa kiboko. But he really appreciated the way you treated him when he was flying you during Azimio in 2022. And I would also like to thank His Excellency Kalonzo Musyoka. He's been with us throughout. We have seen his hand. Na tunasema asante. I will not forget my Mheshimiwa Duma came home at 2 a.m. to condole with us. In fact, I had to yawn to make him go away, but he was with us. I will not forget our area MCA who has been with us throughout, and everybody else who has been with us. It will be not fair to mention corporate helicopters. You guys are wonderful. We hope we'll continue to be your family. In fact, I was saying that should I get a pilot in this family, I would point them to corporate helicopters. You take care of your own. I would like to thank my brother-in-law here. He's been my best friend in this family. Apart from George, he's been my best friend, and it has extended even in death. Daktari, I hope you'll be there for us, always, as you have been there for your brother. So when our mother-in-law died, George na Daktari ndio walikuwa wanapanga njama ya how to straighten the family. I know it's a very big loss. I want to thank the local administration. You have taken good care of us. You have provided us with the security. Outriders, actually yesterday you would think there's a dignitary that is being escorted. Little did they know that it's just my Gio that was coming home for good. I'm not taking for granted our family Jokoyaro. Jokoyaro, thank you so much for standing with us and for being with us. My people of Alego, it started off in a very rough and bumpy manner, but you learned to appreciate my husband, and mumekuja kwa wingi. We have also seen your hands. Maybe you just wave. My legal fraternity. By the way, I'm a lawyer by profession, but this military man managed to make me a housewife to look after the children. So he was providing, and me, I was sitting at home, maybe just doing a bit of work, but looking after these children. That is why you see they have come out the way. The ladies who are here, learn to give your children time. When you don't give them time, baba natafuta huku, mama natafuta huku, watoto watarokota ile bangi iko kwa estate. And there's a lot of it in my estate. I will not forget New Kitizuru residents, my new pastors. They were on the way. I believe they have not come, but they also stood with us and they really supported us. My friends, Atieno, just stand up, Nyangia. Atieno has been my friend since class 4. Actually, most of them, we were either friends in primary, and then we went to secondary, and we are still friends. We are a group of 10 ladies, and they've been very supportive. So I thank everybody who has come to help us mourn my husband. I hope you will keep us in prayers. I know Mheshimiwa Wamalwa has come in late. You were my classmate in LLM at the University of Nairobi. I'm a 2016 LLM student. Thank you so much for condoling with us. Everybody else, we are grateful. We are truly, truly grateful. Don't leave us. Continue holding our hands. We have given our requests to the government, especially for these 2 children, and I know the government will respond and take care of us. Otherwise, thank you so much. I can't forget my sister-in-law, wife to Daktari. She's always been my younger sister. She's been with me throughout, through thick and thin. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Pole zetu kwa familia. May the good Lord continue keeping you, being with you every single minute, every single second, every hour, and every single day. Naona kama hali ya hewa imeanza kubadilika kidogo. Itabidi tuanze kasi kidogo. Allow me to acknowledge the funeral committee, both Nairobi chapter and Nyakach chapter. Hawata kuja hapa kwa wote. Maybe the chairman. Thereafter, Brigadier Tanui, naomba uwe karibu. Brigadier Tanui, naomba karibu sana. The chairperson, Nairobi Funeral Committee, will give you just a minute, just 1 minute. RC, Madam RC, thank you so much for your support, and the entire Ngao and the security committee members who are here. Madam Flora Moroa, thank you so much for the immense support to the family and the region, of course. We are here peacefully sitting here because of your administration. Thank you so much. Chairperson, Chairman, karibu sana, dakika moja tu.
To the immediate family, Colonel Were, the church, all dignitaries, protocol observed. I want to take this opportunity as Omondi huko to pass over my condolence to all of you. Second, I want to appreciate all those who have supported us during this trying time. I know the government has done a lot. I know friends and relatives have done a lot. And I know members of the community and our local leaders have done a lot on this. I appreciate all of you. We are very grateful as a family. And I also want to take this opportunity to ask all members of the home funeral committee who are around to just stand and wave, because we don't have luxury of time. Those who are there amongst you, it carried everybody, the provincial administration, everybody. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
Thank you so much
for the wonderful job that we have done together with you.
Thank you so much, Bwana Chairman. Thank you so much, Bwana Chairman. Whether itatupa nafasi sasa.
Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sabbath. Mimi kwa majina naitwa Hesbon Omondi na ni msabato. Lazima niseme happy Sabbath. All protocols observed. Wonya Zumbi. Nyadundo. Ber kadhi kendo kaduogo. Wago erokamano gi mutimonwa. Office of the President, Mheshimiwa Murkomen na wengi. Engineer Sudi ni rafiki yangu kutoka kitambo, tukiwa vijana. Mheshimiwa Wamalu wa kijana ni rafiki yangu, nimesema asante.
Asante sana.
Nataka tu kuomba komiti yangu kutoka Nairobi waweze kusimama.
Committee members from Nairobi.
Asante. Na wajua niko na mke bwana, asiposimama atanifukuza nyumbani. Helen, madam yangu, mnataka nifukuzwe? Madam sema jambo. Asante sana bwana. Niko na mke, nisiposimama hivyo nitafukuzwa bwana.
Asante sana na pole kwa hiyo.
Otherwise, thank you so much and may God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Brigadier Tanui, kindly karibu. Alafu watafuatwa na the Jumuiya from Don Bosco Catholic Church from Nairobi. Asante sana, karibu. Then I also recognize Colonel Ngaira and Colonel Dr. Onyango, the veterans who served with the late. Asanteni sana for standing with the family. Allow me also to acknowledge the arrival of DAPK party leader, Mheshimiwa Eugene Wamalwa. Asante sana, karibu.
Tumsifu Yesu Kristo daima na milele. Family ya marehemu Colonel Were, Mama Emily na watoto na jamii pamoja na wenzangu marubani wale wako huko. Nilisikitika sana kusikia kifo ya George. Mnamo tarehe 28 February nilikuwa kwa function kitu kama 10 kilometers mali alianguka. Ikiwa weather ni mbaya, nikamwambia bibi yangu, hebu tutoroke turudi Eldoret. By the way, mheshimiwa, wewe ni MP yangu. Kufika Eldoret wakati sina safisha gari, ndio nikaona news ya Joanna Ngena MP na wengine. Sasa nilikuwa najiuliza pilot ni nani? Nikaanza kupigia wenzangu, wengine wako hapa simu. Hakuna mtu anataka kushika simu yangu. Walikuwa najua ni kitu gani mimi nataka kujua. Turudi sasa kwa George. George alikuta mimi 1983 nikiwa nimetoka training US ya urubani ya helicopter. Alikuwa mwaka 22, mimi nilikuwa 30. Tunapitana na mwaka 8. So yeye ni kama ndugu yangu mdogo. Tukaendelea kuendesha kazi ya urubani. Mimi nikiwa captain mpaka nikawa squadron commander, major, akafanya chini yangu. Alafu nikapanda mpaka nikawa commanding officer 1990. Na tukakaa na George mpaka 1994, wakati sasa nilitoka kufanya kazi nyingine kwa jeshi. George, sitaki kurudia namna imesemwa, alikuwa hivyo. Mkarimu, mpole na kusikiliza. Wakati nilikuwa commanding officer, nilikuwa natuma, wengine wengi wako hapa wanajua. Sangine kazi iko Garissa, Mandera, wapi, kila mahali. So hakuna siku alicomplain, alifanya kazi. Kwa hivyo Mama Emily, mimi naomba msamaha kwa sababu wakati alienda kati ni mimi nilituma yeye, na bahati huko kuja ofisi yangu, yuko wengine walikuja. Kwa hivyo naomba msamaha hapo. Nataka kuhakikishia hao viongozi wale wanatembea helikopta, tunaenda sasa mfumo ya siasa mingi, helikopta inafanya kazi. Kuwa na confidence, wale marubani munaona hawa wako professional. Helicopters ni safe. Hata mheshimiwa Sudi, wakati wewe narudi unaweza beba mimi, hakuna shida. Thank you very much.
Asante sana Brigadier Tanui kwa risala zako za rambirambi. Ladies and gentlemen and fellow mourners, naomba kwa hisani tusaidiane, tulinde wakati. Ukisikia nimekuambia thank you very much or thank you very much, your time is up. Sasa nilimuita watu wa jumuiya. Kama kuna representative, allow me now to invite the CEO Corporate Helicopters. CEO Corporate Helicopters. This is the order because of time. I had indicated that after Brigadier Tunui speaks, Jumuiya representative was to come. Sasa sijamuona, so allow me to go to the next level. Asante sana. Na naona CEO, hiyo ni taarifa yako ni refu. Hebu weka brief kidogo.
Sasa. God is good all the time, and that is his nature. My name is Colonel Retired Paul Denge, and I happen to be the last boss of Colonel Were on this earth before he went to the Mecca to be with his Maker. I recognize the presence of Waheshimiwas here, all protocols observed, especially the party leaders. We have been operating together with them severally. Mama Emily, I'm here to represent my directors who have been with you, in contact with you, and they have supported you in every way possible to make sure that you are comfortable. And we, George, whom I call Gio, get a decent burial. But we'll keep on praying for you and to be with you. Before I say anything further, I think I would like to request Corporate Helicopter family, we are just a small family, to stand up. Just stand up and wave, please. Stand up and wave. That is Corporate Helicopters. Thank you very much. Now, helicopter pilots from Wilson Fraternity, please stand up. And then I will also tell the Wilson Fraternity, the whole lot of them, to stand up together with them. You can see there is a big presence of colleagues from Wilson Airport where Gio left us. And it's simply because, thank you very much, you can have a seat. That is simply because Gio is loved by everybody. He has been with the Corporate Helicopters for the last 4 years. I met Gio in 1982. Brigadier Tunui was our boss in the military, but he came and joined 50 SCB where we land helicopters after me. But all the same, he have been my good boss, and you have been nurturing us throughout the period we were there. And we have produced quite a number of helicopter pilots from that area. Now, I really want to say this, that there is tendency of people, once you send off Gio Were, there are tendency of quite a number of people forgetting that there are families left behind by Gio. And this is my request to you all. If you really love Gio, we need to be with the family. And that is what Mama Emily is asking, that we need to be with her throughout. I'm not going to read my tribute because of time. I've already been cautioned. So I just say, poleni sana from my directors and from myself, from the entire Wilson fraternity, Pole, and we are going to be with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Bwana CEO, for keeping it brief. Asante sana. The late was a member of a gym association. Kindly, the representative, can you come, please? Save on time. Thereafter, we shall proceed with the rest of the program. Allow me also to acknowledge the arrival of Kericho Senator, Bwana Aaron Cheriot. Thank you so much for coming and fell at the feet of Jesus, and a host of parliamentary aspirants from the region, members of the county assembly, the clerk. Thank you so much for coming. MC Arujo Ward, Tony Otheo, asante sana. Jalos Meli, thank you so much. Ted Odero, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Trevor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll acknowledge you. So, kauka chogo nyingi, that is now in French. Kauka chogo nyingi kija chung, tingona ngona koda. Sawa? Angeni wane kinde cha. Sawa. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All protocol observed. Nyakach wamoso ukendo. Good. As I stand here, nyinga ilungo ni Fred Manyala, and I stand here as George's fitness colleague and a good friend. I've known George for many years, over 15 years, and we met in pursuit of fitness. So for over 15 years, we've been together as members of our fitness club. So before I continue, I would want to recognize members of the two fitness clubs that George used to patronize. So members of the Muscle Health Gym and Advanced Gym, if you're in the congregation, please stand and wave to the congregation kindly. Wherever you are, thank you very much. As I said, George was a fitness enthusiast. He came to the gym regularly when he was not in the air. He was in the gym every evening, and he loved cardiovascular training, dance aerobics. So dance aerobics is a fitness exercise driven by very fast music with dance moves that are very carefully choreographed, and sometimes you are jumping over raised objects called steps. And George loved that. He loved that. He would do what we call step aerobics and catawalks quite regularly, almost every evening and every Saturday. And I remember at the end of every class, he would always remind us that a good fitness is Rumba, and Rumba is Loketo. That was his favorite. So to the family, we are, as the George's fitness colleagues, we are deeply hurt with his demise, and may his soul rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Allow me at this point in time to invite Justice Oweya on behalf of Mama Stacy's friends. Karibu. Kwaya, sama ngatu biro ka unyalo chwakonwa gimoro matin kanyo. Kikwa lenga kanyo ya ginene. Koso kech ng'eny, chiemo ng'eny ka.
To my sister, Emily, your children, the Were family, my dignitaries, all mourners in the house, God is good. And all the time, and that's his nature. Wow, I'm here to speak on behalf of the friends of Emily Were, who had, by extension, become family of our late brother. Personally, I have known Emily since our childhood. She only remembered to acknowledge Atieno. I think that is because of time.
The same time she got to meet Atieno, the same school she got to meet me. I was initially closer to her younger sister, Jane, but later as we grew up, we became very tight as we became professional friends. I remember her coming in our formative years, early 90s, to tell me she has met a man in the military. What do I think? And we talked for long. I remember she really didn't need my advice. She wanted my approval. I got to meet Major, and I knew that he was a good man and she had made a good choice. We have worked together as friends, colleagues in the legal fraternity, and we had a group that bonded very tightly, known as Nyangia. And in the Nyangia group, we embraced our hobbies. And Major was embraced by all of us. We used to call him Mechwa because by that time he was a major. Mechwa means our major. He was ours, all of us, Mechwa. And he had a vehicle, Primera, by make. We used to call Primera, Primechwa. And when he became canon, we also said Kanondwa. So he loved us and he made us feel at home. Emily, you have given a very wonderful and comprehensive tribute of Major. When this happened, I got a call from one of Nyangia. Her name is Lily. Nyingia, maybe you could just wave. Lily, I'm told you are seated at the extreme end. Just wave, Nyingia. Yes, thank you so much. Lily is there. She called me and said, something has happened. I'm rushing to Kitisuru. I said, Emily called you. And I said, what? Then she told me, it is something bad, but I'm hoping it is not true. Nimesikia kuna ndege imeanguka. Then I said, can I call her? No, don't call. Let me go there first. I don't want to be the one to break the news. But as soon as I placed that call down, Emily called me and told me, Tabi, it is true. Have you heard anything? And I got up and I told my daughter, I'm dressing up. I'm going to Kitusuru and I don't know what time I'll come. It has been a long journey. But I thank you all. We admired this family, even for what she has displayed here as she gave her tribute. They had a generous heart, and we believe that that legacy will live on. Emily and your children, only God will take care of you. God will guide you. May God rest Major's soul in eternal peace.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Justice Ouya. I've been guided by Mama Stacy, also to acknowledge the support given to the family by Area Member of Parliament Alego Songa, Mheshimiwa Samatandi, Chair, Budget Committee in the National Assembly, and Governor Nairobi County, Arthur Johnson Sakaja, for supporting the family. At this time, I'm also advised to invite Atieno Tieno. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just a minute. Jokwaya na wacho wach moro kata no kudeka matin. Pokuneno kama iro dhuolo re chiemo ng'eny ka. Itoko midwaro. Donge. Donge. Nikech nudeko koro ng'adeuru. Ng'adeuru. Kuneno kaluongo ng'ato, tumoke amoka koro. Sawa? Donge ber. Upak Yesu. Yesu ber. Ero kama dakika achiel kende. Thank you.
On all protocol observed, all our leaders, we acknowledge you. My sister and my friend, Emily Akinyi Omondi, Nyalego Karua. We've known each other with this lady for a very long time, so please, it will not be 1 minute. Nyingia, just stand up and say hi. Nyingia, stand up and say hi. Yeah, thank you so much. I am here to represent the Law Society of Kenya. Our membership is here. Kindly, members of the Law Society of Kenya, please stand up and the crowd may see you. Senior Counsel, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, my MP. You remember Emily said about the Rumba dancers. So you remember? Part of the Rumba dancers are here. I don't know if Engineer Orlando is somewhere. Noah Otieno is around, and Silas. Please just wave. Please just wave. Thank you. That's my husband. We call them our husbands. Major was one of us. Law Society of Kenya, we want to appreciate all of you. Emily is a staunch member of the Law Society of Kenya. And Stacy is another member of the Law Society of Kenya. Nyar Asondo Chungmali Wevenejoge. She's a lawyer by profession, and we appreciate her. One of the leaders who stood here said that Major was the only pilot around here. Did you hear that? Sindio? And how many lawyers come from Nyakach? By show of hand? Very few. My request is, on behalf of the Law Society, kindly look beside you. Have you seen any expectant mother? Binena mama moroma ya chubuti tingbadi kineno. Ineno. Adi. Onge donge. Achiel. Ario. If we want leadership, you must look for the numbers. Mheshimiwa Sudi understands what I'm talking about. So, nyimine, the unyuo lulu, kikubere kawanyo nthinda ria dik. Meduru nyuo lubegi nthinda mangeny donge. Mundu ayudi chiemo Nyasaye ogwedhwa. Eruru kamana inya. Thank you very much.
Hey, owacho maliet kendo makech. Nitie kaka muma wacho. To nitie kaka piny en. Donge? Nitie kaka muma wacho. Nitie kaka piny en. Otek. Donge? Kori ni minge chunyi ni go kwano. Inge ni jasiasa biro ng'iyo namba. To ini biro ng'iyo odi. Donge? Donge? Correct? Awach koso kiwachi? Oh, jowa. Maika kuolo ji mondo chung ka ji oserem koro kwedoge. Donge? Onge wachi. Oscar Sudi engineer hiyo ni French. PS atakwambia. PS atakwambia. Asante sana. For the interest of time, sasa tunaenda ile wakati wa ku-acknowledge wanasiasa ambao wako hapa. And before that, I have to make it very, very clear. With the guidance of the family, I advise, through this microphone given to me, and this power and privilege given to me today, that keep it to within the brief. No politics. One gentleman, a scholar, David Easton, of course, defines politics differently. But please, allow us not to turn this platform into a political contestation. That is the request from the family. The area member of County Assembly, I will give you the opportunity to introduce your colleagues from Kisumu County Assembly and outside Kisumu County Assembly, and all those who are aspiring for various political seats at the MCA level, watasimama tu wapunge. Same to parliamentary aspirants, tafadhali. Uburu mana amalo tufua nejo piny. Mama no wacho ni saboro gi nus karacha inya wasetieke. Donge jo kama watim kaka family dwaro donge. To kokitimo kamano kevo uko standby tunanyonga microphone. Sindio? Tafadhali. We will be forced to do it that way. Kama umepark kwa boma ya pilot, tunakuomba kwa unyenyekevu, tafadhali enda uondoe gari lako. Kama umepark kwa boma ya pilot, tafadhali enda uondoe gari lako. Asante sana. Nimeambiwa mtu wa jumuiya ako around hapa. Mtu wa jumuiya nilirequest ukue hapa karibu pembeni. Useme chap chap. Karibu. Karibu. Karibu kwaya. Chwake uru yawa. Jowa. Asante sana kwaya. Aya, Aya, nitawanunulia soda kwa hiyo sauti nyororo.
Nyasaye ber. God is good. And all the time. Kwa majina naitwa Gabi Ochieng. Waheshimiwa, all protocols observed. It's a pleasure to be in your presence. To the family. Mimi ni mshirika wa Don Bosco, mwanachama wa CMA, si jumuiya. I'm here courtesy of our brother Daktari. We pray with him at Don Bosco Upper Hill. He's our senior, but also for a reason why the brother was quite dear to some of us. I'm here with a couple of friends of ours from CMA. If they could be upstanding just to wave from the other end. Zach, where is Zach? Yes, I can see some here. We only decided to come at the very last minute, so we arrived late. Kindly be seated. So we apologize, Mama, for arriving late, and for the family as well. I think just for us is to really reflect on what Mama has said. I met the late our brother in a very unusual moment. Mama has referred to his love for rumba. Once we were listening to what Mama reflected, and then we were also having a bit of porridge. And then we went to speak to him, thinking that it was our brother, our senior doc. And then he said, "You must have confused me with my brother." And that's how we got to know him. But just listening to what Mama has said, I think Mama has described who our brother was in terms of a man. And as members of CMA in our parish, that's what we ask of men to be. For Mama to set aside her career to raise a family, it speaks about volumes that Mama, you are quite wise. And also the kind of man that he was. So we don't take it for granted. I think I also remember Mheshimiwa Aduma, we met at Nyakach when we were escorting Julius, and we spoke. There's another gentleman. But I think for all of us, lessons that you have learned from Mama, that yes, we are all blessed differently, but family, we must also give time. So I just want to pause there. Thank you very much. Poleni sana for everybody, the son, the daughter. God will bless you and will guide you. He gave you a good example of a mentor. Asante na barikiweni. Thank you.
Asante sana. One of the most misused statements, I'll be very brief, then people don't become brief in their statements. So I'm still passionately appealing to everybody who will be standing here. Be very, very brief. At this point in time, na omba mheshimiwa wa Southeast Nyakach aje hapa. Mwenyeji, ene mume wanka kauono, magweng makoro rito. Mheshimiwa Lumumba Wade, karibu sana, usukani ni wako. Koro kaka na kwayocha, otimreti makamano.
Thank you, VJ. Alaway. To Mama Stacy, the family of the Okoyaro, government officers led by none other than PS Omolo, members of Parliament and Senate, party leaders present here with me, my brother Eugene, and our sister Martha, political leaders, fellow mourners, good afternoon. My name is Lumumba Wade. I am the area MCA for this area called Southeast Nyakach. I therefore take this opportunity to welcome you all in Southeast Nyakach. BOJ, I always want to be given good instructions. Can you consult and find out how many minutes you have given me to share with my colleagues so that I obey? As I...
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, now...
Just 5 to 6 minutes.
6 minutes now. I know.
Yes.
When it is 6, even if I've not spoken, just stop me. I'll obey.
Okay.
I have with me colleagues or former colleagues who are MCAs or councillors that are here today that have come to help me mourn my brother, to rise and wave. If they are not there, I know I'm the MCA, but the election is coming next year. I know there are others who would want also to take my seat. If they are here, they should rise and be recognized and wave to the people. I have my able competitor Fabian, who is also a son of the soil. Now I go to MCS that are serving, who have come to help me see off my brother. Can you rise up? And I'll just call your names. I have with me Honorable Nyaoke, North Nyakach. I have Otuompolo from Game in Siaya, Karibu Sana. I have Madam Millicent Omoya from Seme. I have Odari from Moroni Tamu. I have Mzee aitwa Oikopete from Kabonyo Kanyagwal. I have Oteo from Arujo, Oteo from Moma Bay, Karibu Sana. I have Honorable Jojemo from West Nyakach. I have Honorable Oraro from Central Karua. And I have Honorable Regina Kisito, the only youth MCA, and for that reason, I'll only call her to talk on behalf of the Kisumu MCAs. Because today I'm here, I'm not going to speak on your behalf as a leader. I have Honorable Tom Onditi from Mumbai. We mogo mogo maber. Chungine ni Mumbai. We no mogo siepa. Thank you.
Thank you. All protocols observed. I want to take this opportunity to say, Paul, ma'am. The book of Psalms, chapter 3, verse 2 to 3 says that many have said of my soul that there is no help for me in you, O God. But you, O Lord, are a shield for me, my glory and the lifter of my head. May God be your shield during this time. May he be your glory, and may he protect you. I pray for your family as well. I saw your daughter and I felt it, because I also lost my dad at a very tender age when I was in class 2. And we were raised by a widow who also passed on in 2024. So I'm a complete orphan and understand what they are going through. I want to take this chance to also thank the national government. I've seen my friend, Honorable Sudi, the PS, Dr. Raymond Omolo. We are here because of you. Thank you for standing with the family, and thank you for standing with the family of all who are affected, including the former MP of Emurua Dikir. My name is Honorable Regina Kizito. I represent the youth at the County Assembly of Kisumu. I'm here to say Pole on behalf of the County Assembly and also on behalf of the County Government of Kisumu. I'm also an aspirant for the woman representative for Kisumu County. And I want to request the people of Nyakach who are here and the Kisumu County as well, kindly support me for the woman representative seat come 2027. Thank you.
I'm being informed that I'm left with 3 minutes that have been donated to me by my fellows. Now I'm going to give my eulogy. Gio to me was a brother, and you can see, or I can tell you without fear or contradiction, that Gio was my age mate. We went to the same college. If you see his intake is 14, I was intake 13. Along the way, I left military and joined politics. You know, politics and the military is like water and mafuta. Then we lost touch a bit. We understand because of the discipline involved, we were not very close, but we could be close behind the tent. Then I came again to work with Gio after he had retired from the military. And how did we meet again? One time, Madam Emily called me that Gio had come to where I used to work at the Prime Minister's office. All these pilots you see here flew us, including the President, Raila Odinga, everybody. Majority of them, Tanui, of course, we went places. Gio had just joined Wilson. Prime Minister had acquired a chopper. Then Gio had gone for an interview. I didn't know. But then he was not sure whether he was taken. And whoever was doing the interview was also a colleague, a former military officer, Major Siglai. Madam is very open. She called me and told me, Lumumba, Gio had gone for an interview, but I don't know whether he was successful or not. There was a major who they worked with, and as usual, people would think that there could be bad blood. That is a lie. So I called Sigi. The following day, he made us say, Sigi, brother of mine came for an interview, and you said the ABCD. Then Sigi said, dear, I know Gio. Gio is my major. He was my boss. But there need to be a conversion because of the military helicopters and the civilian helicopters. There's some conversion. That is all we need for him to do. Then I called my Shemeni Kambia. There's no big deal. That is what Sigi had wanted. From there, I think he did the conversion and he started flying, and he flew the helicopters. Then, in 2022, in Asimio, Gio was attached to our Asimio. Then she was given to Martha Karua, the Iron Lady. They flew all places. Mdenge was flying the Prime Minister. I'm sorry that the Prime Minister is not there. May God rest his soul in peace. But I thank Madam Karua for her showing up here today. Very important. We even talked about it. We were not sure. But thank you for coming to mourn with us. This gentleman you are burying, I would not want anything to go wrong. Up to this moment, it has been very, very peaceful. As a Catholic and as a military man, we believe in order. And the burial is taking a very good shape of the order that Gio would have wished to see and is seeing him in his death. With those few remarks, I end my speech. I say, may God rest his soul in eternal peace. I therefore call upon my area MP, Honorable Aduma Uwor, to come and conduct the remaining part of this occasion. Thank you, Mheshimiwa. Karibu sana.
Check. Okay, thank you.
God is good. Nyasaye ber. Erokamano. Okabiwacho mang'eny. Because I'm at home and this is my family. And you can see we have very serious dignitaries here today. I want to thank everybody who is here. As I condole with the family of my very good friend Emily, who was my lawyer when I was in City Hall. She was one of the advocates we worked with closely when I was the Director of Legal Affairs in City Hall. So I'm here at home. And the brother Mo Loso Kacha, Mo Nyiso Uni difficult cha, ne wadonjo go e parliament at the same time. Molwano Mondi Manitiereka, the one who was correcting the master of ceremony. And we Matekno is not just here. Katabuche mane wabedege baba no chando baba kabisa when things were not going right. So I thank him. He's a very good friend of mine and we consult many times on many issues. That is the one he took over from where, and our chair of budget took over from him. So, hapa you can see a lot of peace. I want to recognize our PS for Interior, who is a very good friend and who is also our relative here in many ways. But that is a story for another day. I'll not let you know that today. I want to thank him because you can see he's here. And if it were not for him, maybe our young daughter and sons would not have been here, as you heard my sister-in-law Emily testify. So we thank you very much, PS. I spoke with you very early in the morning today at around 5. And when I was speaking to you, you were in Mombasa and I was in Baringo. But we agreed that we would be here by 11 So I thank you for that. My good friend, Oscar Sudi. Me and Oscar Sudi and Ngeno, who we lost in this tragic accident, we joined parliament together in 2013. Oscar's been a very, very good friend and a steadfast man. There's only one time, don't look at him to be small-bodied. Oscar, I'll remind you one time when we were discussing the security laws in parliament and you're on the side of Uhuru Kenyatta and we're on the side of Baba opposed to that. And I saw Mpuri boxing Nyakach. Then I went for Mpuri's jaws. And it is only Oscar and the commander who saw that. He really came for me, would have killed me on that day, Oscar. But to Mebaki, we are friends. Now, you can also see we have the DAP party leader, Eugene Wamalwa, former Minister for Defense, and we have the NAC party leader, Honorable Martha Karua. We share one thing in common. PLP. You have already moved from NAC. Oh, not. Thank you. So, Martha and Eugene are my colleagues as advocates of the High Court. I think Martha is senior to all of us. Then I'm senior to the rest here. We also have my very good friend, Aaron Cheriot, who is my neighbor here. We spoke and he assured me he was coming. And here he is, the senator for Kericho. When you see Aaron and you see P.S. Omolo and Sudi, then you can smell the presence of Dr. William Samuel Ruto in this place. So we thank you for the support. We are not taking it for granted. As the area member of parliament, it could not have been possible to mobilize even all these pilots and everybody to have this burial today. So we are not taking your support from the date when this incident happened. I recalled that this incident happened when I was attending another funeral just next door here, when my very good friend J.J. Obungu had lost his sister-in-law. And when I heard about this crash, I didn't know it would affect us here, because it happened away. So it has not been easy, and we leave everything to God. I would remember on 25th, barely 2 days before this tragic accident, I had a very long chat with Joanna Ngeno, who had assured me he wanted to visit me and to help me in one of the youth activities, but that did not live to be. So I thank everybody. I have my colleagues. You know, I'm the outgoing MP for Nyakach, because I'm eyeing bigger things in future. Ruto will be going for his second term. I'm also eyeing bigger things, but I've got my friends who are interested. I just want them to come so that the people of Nyakach would know you are here. Atela come, Asu Pengo come, Mula just come. I just want you all to be seen here. I just want them to know that they are here. These are people who will be looking for votes in Nyakach. Aya order utaribu. We kijana, if you start like that, then itawakata. But just your name, within 1 minute you sit down.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Aduma. As you said, my name is Dr. Atela. I'm a son of this community, a son of the soil. And I can only say thank you so much to everyone who has come to help us send off our brother. Thank you, my brother P.S. Omolo, Oscar, Haron, and of course Eugene. Martha Karua, you are a great role model when it comes to democratic journey. So we appreciate you being here. I want to just say one thing before I hand over the microphone, is that George has given us a good name as the people of Nyakach. Nyakach untie. Jojo dongotima maber. Orito nyingwa. He has given us a good name because all we hear about him are good deeds. He is a great man of honor, respected among colleagues, and he loved peace. And therefore, I want just to say that as aspirants who are all here, the only reward we can give or honor that we can give to George is basically to be peaceful in looking for the seat of Nyakach. Nyakach has been there, Nyakach will be there during election, and Nyakach will be there after the elections. So we need to give our people peace and ensure that we have a peaceful campaigns. Ero urukamano, jo Nyakach ero kamano, sayo ritu, ero kamano.
Aya, Asupengo, just your name has gone a bit too much. I didn't want to embarrass him.
To Mama, all protocols observed. This is my cousin. My mom follows his mom immediately, so niko nyumbani, and at the same time I feel sad. I don't want to say a lot. Thank you, Honorable Duma, our incoming. This is Dr. Sue Olopengo from Nyakach constituency, aspirant 2027 Kisumu woman representative. Akwaye ujo Nyakach niko chopo 2027 mondo umia kura kakamiyo Madirito County. Dong mano ber? Dong aromo? Ero urukamano.
Aya, Asupengo is a relative in this family. She's the younger sister to Millicent, who has been with the family all along. Millicent just rise for recognition. Millicent is the principal Pangani Girls, formerly principal Nyakach Girls, and took over 600 students to the university. Ayakora miumola, akoro chikiti.
To the family of Gio, all protocol observed, through the church, Makopere, Makawuono Tayawa, Kopo Malit, Gio. I'm also Odo Ruth Opaki. Opaki Esukendo, Kawuono Wangivelo, Kendamor, Kwa Birogi Kwe, Mondwa pay the last respect to Gio. And as my MCA said, up to now we have gone so well that the remaining part must only go as well. And Najo Dalawa, wana wange kunde mwarome, wabiro romo, wabiro gombaka, kawa prepare kamukili wokeni. And for my call, anana waka wono, okilo we umbija, chalombijo wegini. Koro gini jodonge matin moromo alonya kartin ne. And I want to thank you, and to the family, please accept our deepest condolences in this very sudden loss of Gio. May God bless all of us as we get our ways welcome. Thank you.
Asante sana. Before Mheshimiwa Duma takes the mic, I want to give an advisory here. Mheshimiwa ningiso gini ngato wach nyinge to chalga gi majo moko kethoka. Pilots may go back corporate helicopters. Yes. Then there's a vehicle ime block barabara. Kama umejua gari lako lime block barabara, tunaomba uiondoe kwa sasa. Asante.
Trevor Mbija, have you left to the race? Then come so that you can be seen if you are in the race.
Okay. Erokamano jo Nyakach untiere. Fwana urukamamo ndaneji tema ntiere ka. Erokamano ne immediate family, the clergy, all protocols observed. And nyinga Trevor Ombija. Janding Opanga. Jo Nyakach dendo nombija taya. Nyakwar guoko timangoa. Erokamano mana kako wea no kaka nowe Daudi. Tuwambe wange maber ni Daudi ema Nyasaye no guedho. Wakwayo mana gik moko ariyo kende. Dongruok maonge dondruok. To mogik, Isaya 60 kwan matindo 22 wacho nang'o? Ka sa oromo to Nyasaye biro timo. Fwana urukama jitemo ngeni gabar alfario prario gabiro wantiere kanyo. Erokamana ahinya to the government and my friend Dr. Raymond Omolo. Thank you so much for being here today. This is my home area. Engineer Oscar Sudi, all of you are here. We appreciate you. We welcome you here. I spoke in vernacular because there are many things tutatengeneza nyuma ya tent. But for now, God bless you all. Erokamana ahinya mheshimiwa.
Aya, thank you. Donge wadhi maber. Okora tieko gi locals. Koro udwa neno joma uneno ga mane TV. Now, before you see joma uneno ga mane TV, let me recognize a few leaders who are also here. We have our regional coordinator, PC Mamarwa Mamen Nyakach Flora Mora, who is here. Just to wait for them so that they know you are here. We have our regional police boss, Mama Gisiri Nyamohanya, manager tend police ma province te. Dako pam negia kuneno kagibir. See, I told you the government is here. I also want to recognize our county commissioner, who is also here, Benson, a very good friend of mine. Thank you for coming. And our deputy county commissioner, Mr. Nunda. Thank you very much. Now, sasa tupande mbele. And you know we have a message from His Excellency Sasa. You listen keenly. Justice Oya, thank you very much for standing with the family. That's a very good friend of mine. And Atieno, the governor. Mrs. Raburu, Professor, thank you. I also want to recognize the chairman of our elders, Mzee Ouko and Mzee Ombe Chika, who had spoken earlier. Ouma Buom, Jacob Marduk, and our elders present. Sasa situpande mbele. I want to call Wakili, the DAP party leader, who is a friend of the family and my friend, our former Minister for Defense, Eugene Wamalo. Adakurua kagi makofi.
My classmates, LLM, my Emily with your family, all fellow mourners present. Nyasaye ber, sechete, erokamano. Allow me to bring my condolences to Mama Emily and the entire Were family kwa kumpoteza Colonel George Were. We learned of the accident. On the day it happened, we were in Nyahururu. And that day, we got confirmation that we had lost our good friend, the Honorable MP, Johanna Ngeno. We didn't know who the pilot was until the following day. And mostly in accidents like this, air accidents, you know about the great men, particularly politicians who are there. You'll be told about Professor Saitoti and our good friend Oro Jode going down. You'll be told about our good friend General Gola. But in most cases, you never get to know about the fine pilots, the highly trained crew who are taking care of those who are on board before the plane went down. And when this happened, we were all very touched because we know George. He's flown most of us. But there are some of us, like our sister Martha, that he was with for longer. And when we were there, we had said we'll come to say Pole, to stand with his family. And I'm here with my sister, the party leader of the PLP party. But also we bring condolences of our colleagues in the United Opposition. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, I think has been mentioned here, Rigathi Gachagua, as well as Fred Matiang'i, J.B. Muturi, and all our colleagues who could not be here. Please accept our deepest condolences. We also did ask then, when the accident happened, that we have thorough investigations to know what happened. Because we all know George. He was one of Kenya's finest pilots. What could have happened on that day? We know that the Honorable CS Chirchir, CS Murkomen said that the investigations will be carried out, we asked that the government brings closure to this matter so that we get to know what happened. We have been assured by one of the pilots here that the airspace is safe, our aircrafts are safe, and we are going into an election year. Here, George has brought us together from both sides of the political aisle. We have our two-term friends, Oscar Sudi and Senator Aaron is here. We have our one-term team, Karua and myself here. But we are all here for George, and we are all here for our country. And going into this election, we will be putting our lives in the hands of these pilots we have seen here. The air safety, the aircrafts, I think it's something that the government must ensure safety in the air as well as safety on the ground. So we leave that to them. We also have come here not just as friends of the family, we've also come here to Nyakach, to Luoland, as friends of ODM. Honorable Karua was a running mate of Baba. We led Baba's campaigns in Western Kenya with my brother Oparanya. We won, we believe, but we lost the victory. So as we walked that journey with Baba, there were reasons why we walked together. We had shared values. We have shared principles, democratic principles that we have defended since the first liberation with Jaramogi and Jomo Kenyatta, since the second liberation with Raila and Kina Orengo who are here, and Nyang'nyong and Martha Karua. We will be asking our brothers in ODM that as we embark on the journey next year, you said you will talk to both sides, you will talk to UDA and Kenya Kwanza. We've seen you talking to them. As the united opposition and your colleagues in Azimio, we are also waiting to engage so that we can work together. May God bless you. Asante Rokamani.
I thank you, Wamalwa. Thank you, and thank you for your presence. We are not taking it for granted. Now I want to call the Iron Lady and the PLP party leader, Martha Karua. You can't bog us. You remember with that.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Aduma, my learned junior. In our profession, we call each other senior or junior. So he acknowledged he's my junior. The family of the late Lieutenant Colonel George Were, my dear sister Emily, your children Stacy and Joseph, and the entire Were family. The clergy and all the dignitaries assembled here. Amoso Uru. Muriega. Leo tuko hapa kumpatia heshima ya mwisho ndugu yetu George Were. Kama mlivyoelezwa, he was my assigned pilot during the presidential elections of 2022. Tangu baba aliponitaja running mate 16th of May 2022, nilipewa Captain George Were kuniendesha, and there was an assigned helicopter for 2 months and a half. Tulizunguka hii Kenya, tulizunguka kwa easy and difficult terrains. George was very professional. Na ni mtu mwenye roho ya kupenda watu. Mtu ambaye alifanya kazi yake kwa hali ya juu zaidi. And that is why we are all the more perplexed about the accident on the fateful day. But like my colleague Eugene has said, we will wait for investigations. But I am a witness that he was a very, very good pilot. Ile kazi amefanyia watu wa Kenya, not just in the army, but as a pilot, talks for itself, and we are here as a testimony to that. And many, many people who would not be able to come here and who know him and loved him for his professionalism. To the family, may God give you strength. May God continue to give you the needs, your daily needs, so that Mama Emily is able to take forward George's family. Iko Gasisi alisema juu ya mambo ya peace. Mimi ningependa kuomba Wakenya wote, na sababu tuko Nyakach, wakaaji wa Nyakach, hata ukiletewa pesa na mwanasiasa kama mimi, wa upande wowote, iwe ni wa serikali au ni wa upinzani, usikubali kutoa fujo. Wacheni tukae na amani. Kama mwanasiasa anataka fujo itolewe, alete mtoto wake awe wa kwanza wa hiyo fujo. Lakini tusichukue watoto wa maskini kama watu hawana maana, kuwapatia pesa ya kutoa fujo. Ukiwa lazima uchukue pesa, chukua na usitoe fujo. Hataweza kukudai hiyo pesa. Wacha tuwe na amani, wacha tushindane kwa njia ya amani. Niko na hofu sababu sikufanyiwa introduction ya kutosha. Nilikuwa waziri wa sheria na masuala ya kikatiba. Nilikuwa waziri wa maji, na hapa iko project kadhaa mtaenda muone jina yangu ambayo nilizindua. Pia nilikuwa running mate, hiyo ishasemwa. Na nitakuwa mgombea wa urais 2027. Kwa hivyo baba ameenda, Captain George Wele ameenda, lakini kwa hiari ya Mwenyezi Mungu Martha bado yuko. Tunaishi kwa matumaini. Hakuna mtu ako na certificate ya kumwambia 2027 atakuweko. Lakini kwa hiyo matumaini, natumai nitaingia humu, nitakuja tuzungumze vizuri. Vile mlinipenda nikiwa running mate wa baba, naomba munipende huko mbele. Na ndivyo rais wa leo Ruto apate yake 1 term na mimi nipate yangu 1 term. Hata mimi siulizi mbili. 1 term kwa Ruto, 1 term kwa Karua. Mimi naomba Mungu amlaze ndugu yetu, mpendwa wetu Lieutenant Kano Were in peace, aendelee kusimamia familia yake. Na nikimaliza kabisa, nimesahau kuintroduce chairman wangu wa Kisumu County, Regional Coordinator for Nyanza and Western, Joshua Akongo. Na chama yenyewe na Kenya ndio tulipaka rangi ikawa People's Liberation Party, PLP. Nitakuja with the purple train. Erokamano.
Aya, well said. Thank you, PLP. Aya. Munataka power. Munajua power. Power was with us in church, but he was not able to be here today. But if you see all these fellows and you see Adoma, unajua tuko wapi? Thank you very much. Aya, let me call another power, my colleague, my friend, Oscar Sudi, all the way from Kapseret. Makofi ya Oscar Sudi.
Asante sana ndugu yangu Oduma. Familia familia ya mama wetu Emily na watoto wako, ndugu zako, rafiki yangu na familia yote kwa jumla, kanisa letu takatifu, kanisa letu la Catholic, viongozi walio hapa na watu wa Nyakach. Chamgei. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Hata wenye waendi kanisani, hebu inua mkono. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. wetu. Na vile tumekuja hapa. Mimi mwenyewe George amenibeba mara mingi. Na niliona hiyo siku wakati ya hiyo incident watu wengi walijiuliza maswali. Lakini mimi ninaamini ya kwamba ikishafika siku ya mtu hakuna kitu utafanya. Kwa sababu akina George tumekuja kama watu George alitubeba kwa muda mrefu na tumekuja kwa heshima kubwa kumsindikisha. Nilikuwa mmoja wa wanakamati wale walikuwa wamepewa hiyo kazi ya kuandaa mazishi, na wale wenzangu wengine wote wametuma pole zao na kama Oscar Sudi. Nataka takupatia pesa yangu kidogo ya watoto warudi shule ikifika siku ya hawa kurudi shule. Na nimeona kwaya. Kwaya ni aje? Mko chonjo? Kuna wimbo mlikuwa mnaimba alafu mkakatishwa, ilikuwa mzuri sana. Si mtaimba baadaye? Lakini mimi ndawapatia 1200 ya kwaya. Mununue uniform. Ndio. Mununue uniform ndio mungare. Kama namna gani? Unajua tofauti relax, najua nyinyi mko tutam. Najua mko tutam, relax. Unajua mimi siasa yangu ni tofauti kidogo. Siasa yangu ni ya kusema na kutenda. Unajua kuna watu ya siasa mingi wanakujanga tu kwa funeral wapate watu wamekaa hapo. Waanze kuongea, unajua mimi, unajua na hata hawajui watoto wataenda shule vipi. Hawajui watakula nini. Hawajui hata sanduku ilifika aje hapa. Unajua hiyo siasa ya zamani tuache. Tukiwa na nafasi tusaidiane na tujadiliane na to make sure watu wetu waenda mbele, si ndio? Ama ni aje watu wa Nyakach? Si ni kweli? Wewe wachana na huyo mtu, wachana na yeye akae hapo. Wachana na yeye. Please kaa chini hapo. Nitakuona nikitoka, kaa chini kwa hiyo kiti hapo. Haya. Kwa niaba yangu na familia yangu, mimi natoa shilingi 1,000,000 ya watoto hawa waende shule. Kwaya. Nani ndio mdosi wa kwaya? Alafu muimbe vizuri. Ndio. Sisikii kenye mnasema nini? Tutam. Mko hapo kwa tutam? Ya ule jamaa? Ya ule Kasongo? Mko hapo kwa tutam? Hawa kina Eugene wamesikia? Ambia kina Eugene wasikie vizuri, mko wapi? Tutam. Ya Kasongo? Chonjo. Ndio nimalizie. Tafadhali wachana na yeye. Mnaleta distraction, mwacha tu akae hapo. Mkae chini mnyinyi askari, tafadhali. Wachana na yeye, huyo ni mtu, wachana kaa chini. Wachana na huyo mtu. Wewe nitakuona kaa chini pale, sawa? Relax. Huyu jamaa amekwama, amesema hao jamaa wanamuonea. Lakini nitamuona kama sijatoka. Ya mwisho nataka niseme na niongezee. Vile mama wetu Karua amesema, amesema tufanye siasa ya maendeleo na siasa ya amani. Mimi nataka nikuambie Martha, mimi niko hapo. Enda tuambie ule ndugu yako ule wa Munyoro awache fujo na awache lugha mbaya. Lakini sisi wote tuko hapo kwa siasa ya amani na siasa mzuri. Nyinyi vijana, mkipewa kitu, mupige tu makofi. Musipige mtu na musifanye siasa mbaya. Si tunaungana hapo sisi wote? Ama namna gani? Na kwa sababu tulisema leo tumekuja hapa kusindikisha Were, sio maneno na siasa, tutarudi tena tuje tuongee maneno ya siasa wakati mwingine. Namna hiyo. Asante sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki sana.
Jamii hii imetoa wasomi wa kila aina. You have heard here that Mama Emily is a member of LSK and so many other distinguished lawyers that come from this corner of the country. It has taken only the broad-based administration for this community to produce the first Attorney General, despite 60 years of this community producing brilliant people. Why is the reason? Because of continuous marginalization na kufinyilia watu chini. Ni kama kuna watu walizaliwa wakae opposition miaka mingi. Mimi ningependa niwaeleze watu wa Nyakach, kama kila jamii ilikuwa imeandikiwa kazi ya opposition, mmeshafanya yenu, wacha wengine pia wafanye yao. Kama jirani yenu, siwezi kufurahia ninawasha stima pande hii na pande hii ni giza. Siwezi furahia barabara inajengwa pande hii na pande hii ni vumbi. Siwezi furahia watoto wetu wanapata kazi na pande hii wako kwa barabara wanarusha mawe. Kwa hivyo ningeambia wale ambao wanaambia jamii hii, you know, ati mambo ya revolution. Unajua kuna watu, there is a debate going on this side of the country. Kina Orengo wanasema revolution, and you know Orengo has been talking about revolution from 1978, from Jomo Kenyatta up to now. In a very special way. You know that even our road from Sondo to this place was not possible. And when I called him, you can see what has been done on the road to this place. So I want to thank him in a very special way for standing with us always. And I want to assure him that in these parts of the world, tukiamua, tunaamua mara moja. I want to assure him I've seen a lot of attacks on him by politicians because PS is not a front other politicians, not the PS. I want to assure the PS of our support. Na uko tolesema na tutamua, because we are in the broad-based government and that is where Baba left us. Sasa tuko hiyo broad-based na tutaka kwa hiyo broad-based. I want you to assure the president I'm one leader who did not believe that Ruto could be the president of this country. And I'm one leader who took risk. You all saw it when Ruto was being declared a president, it was me who was daring to take away Chebukati's reading stool and the chair at Bomas. But now we've seen some of the things which Ruto has done here. We have seen the things he has done. You know, now I'm talking like that, hata kama I was askari wako, because now I'm a friend of Ruto, who was also my classmate at the university. So nothing can happen to me. But I want to say that we supported the other government and we did not get a single appointment. This time round, you can see we have a Attorney General, who is also our colleague, Dorcas Oduor, from this region. This is the first time in history when we are controlling the Ministry of Finance. That has never happened in the past. And this is the first time when you are seeing many projects being undertaken. Even the road which we did up to Nyakach Girls is now being extended to Kosa on the lakeside region. I'm also going to talk with my friend Arun. The road from Awase, if you are from Nairobi to Katito, has also been put in the budget, is going to be tarmac. We have also got this road from Segowet, which goes to Katito. Let me not become the governor Cheruiyot before that road is done, and we only have 15 months to do. We have Nyabondo Trauma Hospital, which is a 12 billion project, which was initiated by President Ruto. So I want you to assure President Ruto that Uko, he can be assured that he can count on our support. Na hiyo kura itaenda safari moja marjo kanyana mduto. Uruwako manoko soko uruwako. We've lost a great man here. The only way to remember somebody is maybe to have a project in his name. You've seen all these great leaders here. You've seen the leader of PLP, you've seen the leader of DAP Kenya, and you've seen the government here. I can smell the presence of William Samoei Ruto when I see all these leading personalities. So let us do something. I would really appeal to our brother, the PS Sudi, that much as we've done this to the choir and to the father, I would really appeal to you that I started a school, the only one which has been started by a local leader for the deaf, Olua School for the Deaf. It is a special school. I would appeal that we do something, whether it will be all in memory of Major General Were. Aya, koro iknauru makofi marwa ko PS Ray Omolo. Aya, thank you. Thank you.
Ero kamano Mheshimiwa Aduma, ne Mama Emily, Nyithindi Stacy and Joseph, and the bigger family, the one that you stood with here, Mar, our departed colleague Were, the larger clan Mar Jokadianga, Nyakach, Weluduto, I'm also Nyasaye Ber. Fwana ne urukama endika podu ngema kendo podu mor kendo pako Nyasaye. First of all, allow me to convey my sincere condolences on my own behalf and on behalf of my family, but also on behalf of my minister, who would have really loved to be here because he was a very close friend to Captain. But because of exigencies of duty, he's traveling. He has asked me to once again convey his sincere condolences. At the end, I will be able to share the condolences from His Excellency the President. We were together last night and this morning, and he deeply feels your pain, your children, and that of the bigger clan. Now, because we are here and the church did their part and they're about to just do the last rites, I would not want to take a lot of time to speak many things because we have heard from all the leaders. The party leader for PLP, Honorable Martha Karua, the party leader for DAP, Honorable Eugene Wamalwa, who is a very good friend of mine, the Honorable Oscar Kipchumba, Sudi, a very close friend, and another brother from another mother, the leader of majority in the Senate, ambaye pia ni jirani wetu hapa. Na viongozi wote, Mheshimiwa Duma, Mheshimiwa Lumumba Wade, and all the MCAs, all the leaders, including our elders, that it doesn't happen many a times that we are all convened here because of the tragedy of death, and we bring all people from all shades of opinion. And because we believe in God, the best we can do is to continue to pray for the family of Emily and to support where we can. And for sure, I want to say that I will give my personal support. And also, just like Mheshimiwa Sudi has indicated, between myself, Sudi, my minister, and the Honorable Senator, Majority Leader here, we will contribute 10 million towards the education of Stacy and Joseph. Now, Joseph, you have a big, big responsibility. Emily is your mother, but now she's also going to be your wife, your first wife. And just like she told us the way she loved your grandmother, and it was because your dad loved her mother or his mother, you must do the same so that she can have the peace of mind to carry on with the mantle that Captain Were, your dad, has left. And for the bigger community and for the bigger clan that will still look up to her and all of you. So I would want to encourage you to be strong. It's not very easy losing a father and also a mentor, just like you rightly eulogized him. And to Stacy, you must support your mom. And I was actually touched when you held it against her that it was your brother who reached out at the first instance. But I'm sure going forward, you appreciate her pain and you share in that pain and you really, really have to go out of your way to continue to support her. And the bigger ecosystem, those who are with Emily in Luak, all the lawyers, the LSK team, the Jumuiya team, and the church at large. Let's continue to pray for this family. I know that once George is laid to rest, most of us will leave this place, but let's remember to come back and visit, whether in Nyakach or in Nairobi, and to continue to pray for the family. Allow me to speak to two things, and then I will read the condolences from His Excellency, the President. One is that as the people of Nyakach, and I thought the Senator for Kericho would speak to it, or the area MP and the MCA, that this is one of the areas that we've had trouble for a very long time. A lot of cattle rustling, a lot of lost lives, property being burnt down, and I must commend the leadership, starting with the MP for Nyakach, the MCAs, the Senator for Kericho, both the two counties, Kericho and Kisumu, that you have made our work easy as those who are in the security sector. That after several challenges and after having numerous meetings and engagements, we have seen calm in this part of the country. And I want to plead with you as the leaders and as the people here that let's sustain and maintain that calmness and peace, between the two communities in Kericho and Kisumu County. And because we will be going into the electioneering period, and just as like Honorable Martha Karua has indicated, I want to also appeal and plead with the young people that let's not allow any politician, any leader, irrespective of their political persuasion, to use the young people as those who are going to cause chaos, those who are going to destroy property, those who are going to kill and maim one another. Because the president has been very clear from day one that under his watch, chaos and violence will not be a currency in transacting our politics. And we have experienced a lot of calmness across the country. We still have isolated incidences. And I would want to appeal to the public not to take the law into their hands. Yesterday, we had a very unfortunate event in Migori County. And we have had interactions with our security officers, and the instructions are very clear. Anyone involved in any criminality must face the full force of the law, whether you are an elected leader or an aspiring leader or a businessman, that we will not allow Kenyans or anyone for that matter to take the law into their own hands. Lastly, is that under the administration of President Ruto, there has been numerous development in this country. In Kisumu County, whether it is housing, whether it is the roads that were stuck for several years that are now being done, whether it's the issue to do with health, there are numerous progress that has been made, courtesy of President William Ruto. And what he's doing in Nyakach, what he's doing in Kisumu, he's doing it in every other part of the country. And that is why I want to associate myself with the sentiments of Senator Cheruiyot, that for the first time, every part of this country, every Kenyan feels that they belong. The people in northern Kenya, who for very many years had been denied their right for basic recognition, finally are enjoying that. The development that we are seeing in Luo Nyanza are things that the people of this region just dreamt of. And that is why, as someone who works for the president, and as someone who comes from this region, I have no doubt in my mind that when we go to elections next year, Kenyans will re-elect His Excellency President Ruto, and the people of this region will join the rest of Kenyans on that journey. And we are not just re-electing him because some of us work for him. We are re-electing him because of the work that he has done for this country. If there is anything else, it's just about to put the icing on the cake. Jothurwa awacho ni President Ruto osetiyo ne jothurwa maber. Nderni manokwamo sani contractors oduogo ndara. CS Wandai miyowa stima. Weche mag pi dhi mbele. Weche mag somo mag nyithindwa dhi mbele. Weche mag jopuonj mindiko, for the first time ondik jopuonj 1,100 e bwo higni 3. E Nyanza region, e jopuonj 1,100 go ondiko jopuonj 22,000 mapuonjo e skundewa kendo e gwengewa. Emomiyo kaka jotelo ma athurwa ka, waseyiere ni ok wachak wawe jopiny telonwa. Gisane jopiny osedhi mbele, jotelo pod digni. Ne wasewinjore gi jotelo mathurwa ka, ni kama jopiny oseteleni, ema wambe nyaka wabedie, ma sama jo Kenya mamoko dok yiero President Ruto, to ganda wa bende timore nade, unge lwedo mondo dogi for the second term, mondo omed timo gik motimo e thurwa ka kendo e Kenya mangima. Mheshimiwa Sudi ong'iyo jokwaya. Mheshimiwa Cheruiyot ong'iyo father kaendi. Koro an abro wene Mheshimiwa Duma 300 mag vijana. Kaito ne familia, I'll give a contribution from myself and my minister of 1 million. And then, of course, the other issues we will follow up as agreed. And the senator has also supported that by giving 500,000 shillings. Now, with all humility, I would want to request akwayo eyo makende ni mondo umia itu kasomo ujumbe muwuok kuom President Marwa Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Message of condolence by His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, to the family of the late retired Colonel George Were. We join the family, friends, and the aviation fraternity and the people of Nyakach, Kadianga, in Kisumu County to bid farewell to retired Lieutenant Colonel George S.O. Were. On behalf of my family, the government, and the people of Kenya, I convey my sincere condolences to the family, friends, and all of who mourn this distinguished son of our nation. We have lost an outstanding Kenyan, a renowned aviator, and a patriot who served this country with honor and distinction. Lieutenant Colonel Were lived a life defined by discipline, courage, and dedication to duty. And as a pilot, he was known for his professionalism, calm judgment, and exceptional flying skills. In the skies, he carried his responsibilities with precision and excellence, earning the respect of colleagues, commanders, and the many passengers who entrusted their journeys to him. Through hard work and determination, he rose steadily through the ranks of the position of Lieutenant Colonel during his time of service at the Kenya Defense Forces. His exceptional abilities in both combat and flying earned him recognition and respect in the military. And in honor of his service and skill, the government of Kenya awarded him the Order of the Grand Warrior, OGW. This tells you the kind of a man Were was, defined by duty, courage, and a lifelong commitment to serving his country and his people. Beyond his professional achievements, George was a devoted family man. At home, he was a loving husband, a caring father, and a strong pillar to his family and the community. The many people who knew, worked, or interacted with him know him as a man of humility, wisdom, and generosity. To many, he was not just a colleague or a leader, but a mentor and a source of inspiration. To his beloved wife, Emily, and children, Stacy and Joseph, please take heart in the knowledge that your husband and father lived a life of honor and service, that his legacy will continue to guide and inspire all of you. To Tanya, Stephanie, Peter, and the entire extended family, please know that you are in our thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. To the people of Nyakach, Kadianga, Kisumu County, you have lost a son who carried the values of discipline, service, and patriotism wherever he went. And as a nation, we honor the life of Lieutenant Colonel George S.O. Were, his service to Kenya, his professionalism in aviation, and his commitment to community will remain a lasting legacy. May the Almighty God grant his family strength and comfort during this difficult time, and may he grant the soul of Lieutenant Colonel George eternal rest. Rest in peace, Captain. Signed, William Samoei Ruto, PhD, President of the Republic of Kenya. Thank you.
check.
Aya adwa ni ubed mos ungeni pod ok watieko pod wan e church joma kogi neno ka watieko. Thank you PS for that support and the very very generous contributions you have given us. Adwaro na recognize jowa makoguta kachungo mowuok soko kasore kumane mama Agnes Akeyo mamen meja no wuoke. Aneno osiepna Uma Rabare Togi Mr. Uma, the principal is Anna. I know you are here as a family, you may not have gotten time. So we are still in church. Adwaro no bed orderly. Ne vijana. Ngama joka luo kama chano Sudi. Sudi ameenda na vijana. Aya. Thank you very much. What we need is discipline. So we want to give it back to the church. Ne vijana mochikni nitie gimoro kanyo no. Nitie uneno kosemia giru kanyo 300,000. But I will rule the PS out of order. 100,000 I'll give to Mzee Odhiang. Mwabiro yuago for the elders Makaindi. So the youth I'll give 200. Uwinyo, kego koko tebro anon. Aya PS osewacho ne jodongo dhi neno yore koro maruno nitie ane matinge makofi. Aya koro jodongo dhi neno yore, otherwise I would have ruled him out of order. So adwaro ni watieki, let us give the church respect, Father osedonjo ka, and give the honor mokelo waka back to the father.
Aya, erokamano ne Mheshimiwa Duma kuom tayo maber ahinya gi welo duto ma bendo yuoro kawuono. Mad Nyasach kwe bed kodu. On behalf of the family na wageni wote, poleni sana. We had thought that tungemaliza at around 2:30. Tumeenda sana. Na sitaenda sana. Daktari Were, mahali popote ulipo, for the vote of thanks. Alafu baadaye tupatie kanisa wakati ama fursa ya kuendeleza ratiba ijayo. Dr. Were, Daktari Were? Okay. Daktari Were is not here. Any representative who would want to give the vote of thanks? Okay. Aya, wabedu mos, kanisa duadhi nyime gi chenro. Akwayo minewa mawuok, wabedu beda mos. Gi wuonewa beduru mana mos. Mondo wami kanisa thuolo. Eruru kama nanya kuom biro. Mani Nyasach kwe bed kodu. Samodhi ko wuodo yua kare mogik mar yweyo. Erukamano. Daktari karibu.
Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for all that has been said here. So on behalf of the Were family, we first of all want to thank His Excellency the President for all that he has extended to us, and in terms of assistance to the family and the children that we are able to bring back home. We also want to thank PS Raymond Omolo for all the assistance you've also given us and for your generosity, and God bless you. We want to thank Waheshimiwa for having come all the way. I know Senator is a neighbor, like he said, And we've seen your hand, and we are very, very happy, and God continue blessing you. We also want to thank Honorable Sudi in absentia for having generously assisted the family. So collectively, we want to thank everybody who has made this possible. We want to thank the clergy for having prayed for us and who continue praying for us. And we want to thank all who have come to be with us. So thank you very much, and God bless you. MC.
Asante. Nafasi ya kanisa. Naomba utulivu. Wabedu mos, mondo kanisa utiek pat mogikni. Thank you very much for your patience, and may the good Lord be with you as we now take back the mic to the church. Thank you so much, Padri. Karibu, erokamano.